Jakarta, Asian countries, including Indonesia, are threatened by sanctions imposed by the United States, U.S. for buying Russian combat equipment. Indonesia has agreed to buy 11 units of the Su-35 fighter jet whose initial delivery will take place in October, under a law signed by President Donald John Trump in August. Every country involved in trade with Russian defense and intelligence sectors will face United States sanctions. Experts say the Washington threat could derail an arms purchase agreement between Asian countries, especially U.S. allies with Russia. The legislation that could disrupt the Russian military equipment purchase agreement by Asian countries is designed by the United States Parliament to punish the government of Russian President Vladimir Putin for annexing the Crimea from Ukraine in 2014. Putin's defense of the Syrian regime and alleged interference of the U.S. presidential election year 2016 is also the reason for the drafting of the law. Indonesia and Russia deal to purchase 11 units of Su-35 fighter jets worth $14 billion. The Moscow jet fighter, purchased by the Indonesian military in the era of President Joko Widodo, Jokowi, is often dubbed Suhoi Rasa Kopi because the payment is possible with coffee, palm and tea commodities valued at $570 million United States dollars, and the rest is paid in cash. Government President Jokowi stated that the first shipment of several Su-35 fighter jets remained on track for this year. Indonesian government officials, as reported by Reuters on Tuesday, the 24th of April 2018, claimed not to anticipate any changes to the deal with Russia. Meanwhile, an Indonesian defense official refused to describe what might be done if the Jakarta side actually sanctioned Washington for buying Moscow fighter jets. Besides Indonesia, other Asian countries that buy Russian combat equipment are India, China and Vietnam. Optical purchases of big guns from Russia look quite fragile from the perspective of the Western capital, especially when the Russian-Western relations are at an all-time low and India seeks a strategic convergence with the West, including with the U.S., said Abhijan Rej. Defense strategy at the Observer Research Foundation, a think tank in New Delhi, told Reuters. India is currently working on a deal with Russia for the purchase of the S-400 missile defense system. The system was created by Almaz Anti-Air and Space Defense Corporation and exported through Rosoboron Export, previously listed on Washington's sanctioned list of companies. Vietnam, whose Air Force operates the Russian Su-30 fighter jets and uses the S-300 air defense system, wants to continue to modernize its military equipment. A Vietnamese military scholar, Carl Thayer, believes that Moscow is still encouraging Hanoi to invest in the S-400 missile defense system as part of its long-term military plan. I think it is clear that Russia is still pressing Vietnam for a big deal, Thayer said. However, Vietnam's military ambitions could also be disrupted as the U.S. is currently working hard to promote Washington's military hardware sales and impose sanctions on Russian exporting agents. Thanks for watching. For more videos, subscribe to the Updated Military. Thanks for subscribing, likes and comments. Thank you, my friend.